We are gonna try this hustle cap. I got the Pokemon. Oh, there's options. Oh, it's just something. I turned the in-game music off. Two fart marriages in one day. It was like back to back. All right, so our skills are rest management, nutritional consumptions, meme curation, and 12 words per minute. Oh, we cannot type, can we? Oh, I should probably type in new game. Somebody else is actually playing this? National Fart Day? That's not today. I think I fell asleep on the couch. Oh, it's Super Rams. Keep on the new parts you added. They're loaded and don't disappoint. Light lasers of sunlight are zapping right onto my face from the middle of the curtains. I think they've been specifically aimed to burn out my eyes. I think I'm drunk. What is it? Like noon? Jeez. TTS is broke. You didn't TTS anything. Oh, you did. Add to 2 minutes. Why? Not my fault. Yeah, it's not my fault. TTS is broke. It says it right there. This couch pulls you in like drowning in bread dough. Must be your twin over at Twitch Guru. My spine pops in loud protest as I swim free from the bread dough cushion trap. I'm gonna have to apologize to Aunt Wendy. I'm probably leaving a dent in the shape of my ass in the cushions. I'll probably have to apologize for a couple things, actually. Okay, I know this looks bad, but it's almost not even my fault. I can't help that clutter. It's naturally drawn into my gravitational pull. Honestly, it makes me feel a little more comfortable, you know? Like I really live here, instead of just like I'm couch surfing at my aunt's. Or like I'm living in the furniture catalog. Not that I'm ungrateful. Aunt Wendy is awesome to let me use her apartment while she's away. She helped talk mom and dad into letting me come all the way out to the city, too. She's pretty cool. I hear rustling behind me, like fingernails on chalkboards or cardboard. It makes me pause for a second, but I jump as I realize what it is. Hey, Moki, knock it off. Moki, the living trash bag disguised as a cat. Think of it, the writer. Stares up indignantly from inside the pizza box. He's trying to scrape some dried up cheese off the bottom again. His little mushed up face is probably trying to stare me down, but it's kind of hard to tell where he's looking at those crossed eyes. Really? He was not looking at that. Moki! Ow. I clap my hands a few times to break the stalemate. He jumps at this very destructive. He jumps at the sound, then waddles back to the bedroom in defeat. I guess since I'm up too, I might as well get to whatever I'm going to do today. I shuffle to the curtains and throw them open. Great cat. Meow. We got 1803 left of Sherm Raiders. My laptop is still sitting open on the coffee table. Oh yeah, job searching, I guess. That's what I was gonna do. I plop back down on the couch, already sinking back into the cushions, and I take a look. Geez, there are so many tabs here. Which one did I leave Greg's list open in again? Not that one. This one? Or this one? Maybe this one. Nah, that's just another cat video. I was up all night watching Jelly Donut, the cat who balances donuts on her head. I have no idea how you get a cat to do something like that. I want a cat that does that. Guess that's why Moki and I aren't internet famous. I find the tab and start scrolling through listings again. Well, not like anything new has gone up since yesterday, I bet. Sidewalk cleaner intern, college credit only. Internet comment section proofreader. Fundraiser street team intern, unpaid. Yeah, it's been like this all month. Can you really blame me for giving up and watching cat videos? I know this kind of thing is supposed to take time, but try telling that to Mom, Dad, or my savings. Any of those could send me back home at any time. And I really have to get this done before Aunt Wendy gets back. Just thinking about writing another cover letter is making my will to exist erode away. Cat videos? I was definitely only watching those. I'm gonna go for a walk. When I got here, I expected to be buried in noise from the city's traffic and crowds, but it's actually pretty quiet. The apartment is on a side street, far from the main street bustle. From here, the noises of the city are just a distant hum. It's comforting, like the buzz of an old tube TV. I'd have to walk like 20 minutes to get to the train from here, but I rarely leave the neighborhood, so it doesn't really matter. I have to walk like 20 minutes to get. Oh, I read that one. Still living a small town life in the city, I guess. Whatever I got, plenty of adventure in this neighborhood. I can just set out in any direction and find something new, even if I've been down that street before. Sure, I get lost a lot too, but that's half the fun, right? I turn a corner at the end of the block and head up a tiny side street I haven't tried yet. Neatly arranged trash cans line the sides of the road. I think I'm behind some stores right now. I'm expecting a dead end, but then suddenly curves to the right. It looks too narrow for cars, but the faded white lines mark the middle seem to claim some brave drivers could try their luck. I decide to follow the sharp bend in the road. After I pass a tall partition, I'm surprised by what I see. Cat's paw! Meow! A squatted, three-story building, painted so assiduously bright it could be impossible to miss, sits in front of me. A cat's paw? Is this a pet store or something? Maybe I can get a dumb toy for dumb Moki. As I walk closer to the front doors of the building, I don't see the aisles of pet food I expect from the broad store windows. Instead, it looks like there are couches and tables in the neatly arranged rows. Think for the raider? Oh, so this is one of those pretentious restaurants with the pithy nonsense name, huh? I can feel my interest deflate and sink into my stomach. Just as I'm about to turn and continue walking, I noticed a sign on the window that says, "Now hiring. Inquire within." Just as I'm about to turn and continue walking, I noticed. Oh, I already read that part. I'm hardly dressed for a job inquiry, but I might as well give it a shot, right? I look to my right as I walk up to the door, and I see a little orange and white cat lying belly up, sunning itself against the window. It doesn't seem terribly sanitary to have a cat in a restaurant, but whatever. I like cats. Oh! Bells tinkle delicately as I tug on the handle. The heavy door creaks open. That made me jump. Place is so classy it feels fake. It looks like a game board exploded in here. Isn't that what the place was like in Wonderland? Like with the cards and stuff. Is that purple cat gonna start talking to me? Though none of them are purple. Boy, are there a lot of cats. I think I can count at least 8 right off the bat. They're all over the place, romping around the floor, sleeping on some of the built-in structures in the walls. I've barely had time to talk and all in. I've had time to take it all in when I hear a voice call out to me. Welcome. Please, sit wherever you'd like. I shuffle in place for a moment, first unsure of where the voice came from, then of whether I want to sit or if I want to keep this strictly business. Actually, I start as the source of the voice looms into view. He appears suddenly from the second-story landing and covers the length of the floor in a few long strides. You look confused. Is this your first time here? Would you like me to explain a bit about how the cafe works? I'll be happy to give you a tour. His eyes are gentle. He's one of those people who smiles with his entire body. It's positively infectious. Yeah, that sounds good. Actually, I'm here for the job. Job. Oh, they both have cat paws. Actually, I'm here about the job. Oh! His pause is brief, but it worries me a little bit. Is it really that surprising that someone would come in and ask for a job? Incoming Pokemon! Did I do it wrong? Oh, great. We don't get a lot of responses. I think it's because Mr. Graves only puts the sign up in the window. He doesn't want to advertise anywhere. Good thing I came in then, huh? Pokedex? Pokedex? Pokecatch. You're right. His smile is broad, but his eyes creep to the back of the cafe like he's looking for an escape. Okay, you can take a seat and I'll go get the owner. He'll be able to tell you a little more about what he's looking for. You got it. Oh, what's your name? Avery. Avery, cool. I'm Landry. Nice to meet you. Okay, I'll be right back. He bounds up the stairs and disappears. I begin to sit at the little cafe table, but freeze halfway as I hear a faint exclamation of dismay. It's followed by a thundering footsteps, then by Landry's return. Avery, I'm so sorry. What? I didn't offer you any coffee. Would you like some? Oh, don't scare me like that. Sure. You got it. Thank you for the raider. He vanishes into the back again, and reappears carefully balancing a stout white mug, atop a black saucer in one hand, and a tiny creamer in the other. Gently, he sets the mug and creamer before me. I forgot to ask how you take your coffee, so I brought you some milk. There's sugar on the table if you'd like it. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'll check with Graves this time. I mean it. Landry bounds to the back room, and is again out of sight. A Siamese cat timidly peers at him as he goes, then directly at me with a wide-eyed, worried look. I give it an awkward smile and nod before I realize I'm treating a cat like a stranger in an elevator. I dump most of the milk and 3 sugar packs into my coffee before I can get it to the consistency I like. I pour what should be a little splash of extra milk, but half the creamer's worth spills in it. It almost overflows. Meow. This cat looking at me like it's offended by what I just did. What? Like a cat knows anything about coffee. When Landry finally returns, he's not alone. This is Graves, the owner of the coffee. Graves, this is Avery. He looks like he should own a bookstore that insists it sells tombs, not books. Or maybe he likes maybe or maybe he sells crystals that balance your chakras. Or maybe this is what the owner of the cat cafe looks like. I've never seen. Ah, his eyes. They are two different colors. I can't focus on both of them at the same time. Which one am I supposed to look at? Found a burger and chili cheese tots. Where? Because I lost those. My attention is sucked into the icy blue one. Blue eye. Is he wearing a contact to complete his dark Renaissance look? Finders keepers. I think it was his hazel eye. Yes, it was this. Eh? He found the eye of the vulture. Oh, he had the eye of the vulture. A pale blue eye with a film over it. 6 minutes on Shermatters. Whoever it fell upon, me, my blood ran cold. And so, by degrees, very gradually, I made up my mind to take the life of the old man, and thus rid myself of the eye forever. Excuse me? You don't mind if I eat it, do you? Yes, I do. Telltale Heart, you were looking at my eye. Didn't you read that in high school? Well, yeah, but... Oops, I ate half already. We'll put the other half back. I need a snack later. Irides heterochromia. It's more common in cats than humans. It has my germs, so I think I better eat it. That's fine. Germs smerms. Isn't that what you tell me? What a weirdo. I'm not sure I want to work for a guy like this. Food, dude. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. Thank you for the writer. I might as well humor him a bit. If this guy's gonna sign my paycheck, he can rattle off as many weird cat facts as he wants. Graves, would you mind telling Avery a bit about the place? I think it'd be good if you talk about what we do here. I see why you ordered it. Tastes pretty good. That's nice. Graves looks like the notion it's causing him physical pain. I'm not too keen on this idea either, Chief. Ranch, man. Where's my food in my hand? You didn't do that already? Don't you think it sounds better coming from the owner? You're going to be doing the interview anyway. It's in my hand. It's in my hand. My hand. A chicken sand. A chicken sand. A chicken sandwich. Chicken sandwich. Good point, Landry. This cafe would collapse into rumble without you around to keep me on track. Looks like a McChicken. It might taste like a McChicken, too. Ha ha ha. Alright, Avery. I didn't prepare a speech, so you'll have to forgive me. I'm a little surprised to hear that, but I guess there aren't any post stories that he can quote for this situation. It's made of the same plastic and stuff as a big chicken. Well, I don't know. It might be cheaper quality because I did notice yesterday, when I was looking at it, there's a little hole, a crack in there where it's broke. So now I can stuff things inside there. You can't do that with a McChicken. Man, the McChicken sounds good. I like to take care of strays. I like coffee. I like good desserts. I like a beautiful room. You can stuff lettuce and meat in there. Well, I wanted a place where I could have all of those at once. That's how a cat's paw was born. The cats here are from the neighborhood. Usually, they want to come here, so I don't have to convince them to come in. Forever home. Chili cheese tot burgers are good, sir. Yes. Pithy. Hate that term. But the cats who want to be adopted are listed on the wall over there. I'm a good matchmaker for people and cats. I can tell who's a good fit for the cat's personality. If they meet my standards, they've got a new family member. It's good you help them find homes like that. Well, if I had the room, I'd just keep them all. He totally means that, doesn't he? Cool. I get to be interviewed by a cat hoarder. I don't know. It's probably better that way, right? Who knows? Follow me. We'll talk on the second floor.